welcome to another episode of Spice Up Your Life. We're just enjoying a really nice cup of masala chai with Chef Varun Gujral and the gorgeous Akshita. So we'll be putting him in the hot seat. We do this from time to time just to keep him on his toes and just for the viewers to get to know him a little bit better. But I'm going to start with something like nice and easy.
Sure.
Ease into it, right? So my first question to you is, during the pandemic, what lessons sort of have you kind of learned and what changes have you implemented in your professional and personal life?
Okay, so during the time of COVID, look, everything was pretty much locked down. So it forces us to think differently as a business, how we operate, how we sort of manage and run things. We had the problem with JobKeeper, which was great, that it supported some of us, but then a lot of people weren't coming into the industry, so there was lack of staffing, etc. that was there. So basically we had to tackle all these problems individually. From a marketing side of things, you have to basically reach out with almost lower prices and make them more accessible so people come out more often. Now with the dine and drinks, people are starting to come out a lot more. And
great initiative.
It's fantastic.
So it's accepted here, guys. So dine and discover.
So basically we had to change a lot of the way we did marketing and reaching out to people. How we maintained and kept staff. And how we traded overall. We found that our local network around us, the community we had, really supported us, which was fantastic. Our regulars were really regular. They stayed around. We started catering to hotels, which
amazing.
So even now we're doing the Langham.
As in for people in quarantine, or just in general?
For quarantine and in general.
Excellent.
So that all sort of contributed to how we sort of survived.
Yeah,
and then
we were there for my quarantine.
We could have been, just had to give us a call. But then we also reached out and branched out into doing home delivery of food, prepackaged food. So they constantly go to IGAs, you can pick up your food from there. The Manjits home range, really sort of added a way that people weren't coming to us, we would go to the people.
Perfect.
So yeah.
And personally, any changes you've implemented?
No.
That's very exciting.
Sorry. No, I'm working more harder than I've ever worked. During COVID, people took it easier.
Yeah.
I think I worked probably harder than I've ever worked in my life during that period. I think that hard work sort of still carrying on till now.
Absolutely.
I'm still pulling 7 days a week at the moment, so just you have to do what you have to do. So
Thanks for that.
No rest for the wicked.
Well, you need to have at least a day or two rest, otherwise, you can't.
Coming here is always a pleasure. Right, that's it.
So you're saying you're working 7 days and harder with rest. What are some of the, how do you turn it off? What's a couple of tips you have to sort of separate work from some personal downtime?
I don't really consider coming to the restaurant as work. I come here, I've got lovely people like yourself that rock up. I have people that, my friends who come into the restaurant because that's where I'm always going to be. So I'll come and have dinner. Is it really work for me? I come around, I have a glass of wine, table to table, I'll mingle, I'll have a lot of fun. Look, I work in the mornings, get my preparation done, but a lot of it is downtime. It's 6 o'clock, then it's not work. For me, this is not work. This is a pleasure. Exactly, I love what I do, so I'm really happy about that.
Amazing. Now, my next question to you, actually you answered it because that's pretty much what lights the fire in you, even during challenging times, is the interactions with the people, your clients.
Of course. It's
that passion that burns inside of you is what fuels you to get through the hard times.
I can't sit at home or and be sulking. I can't sit behind a desk 9 to 5.
Yeah, of course.
I'm a people person. I need to be out, I need to mingle, I need to see people. I need to be creative. I need to do what I need to do, and I love doing it. So that's the passion, that's the desire.
And it shows. It shows in your food, shows in the way you serve people. It's amazing.
Thank you very much.
The experience you create. Yes,
that's
absolutely.
It. You're not coming here for a meal. You're coming here for an experience.
That's it, and that's what it's all
to
about.
Make it a good one. That's it.
Yeah. Now, my next question is, what tips would you give restaurateurs starting out in the business?
Ooh.
Some tips and advice that you would give
It'll be tough. If you don't love it, and I mean love it, don't do it. There's enough people that go belly up in the first year, they lose money. I'd say get some experience, work with other people for a long time.
Yeah.
Know the industry inside and out. Know where you're going to open up inside and out. That's what I recommend you do. You know, get the experience under your belt.
Yeah.
Work hard, and then that hard work will carry through if you're going to do your own thing.
That's a really good tip, actually. So now we've just been treated with the delicious gulab jamuns to have with our beautiful masala chais. Are you going to taste test?
Oh,
I know you've been dying for them.
I'm
Yeah.
staring at it.
Yeah.
Have a little bit of ice cream.
Is it ice cream or
Yep.
coffee?
That's ice cream.
Just plain vanilla?
Plain vanilla. So you have nothing else, and a bit of salt and sauce just to break it.
Well, nothing wrong.
This sort of weather's perfect for it. It's just, you know, slightly chilly outside, a nice warm gulab jamun, cup of chai.
Oh my lord.
Soft, it's dense, but it's not too sweet. Okay, I'm gonna take one more bite and then I'll be polite.
It's usually not my go-to Indian dessert.
What is your
but
go-to?
you guys, I would say kulfi or rasmalai.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Like usually when after an Indian meal, it's really, you're so stuffed.
Yeah.
So you
You
can't
can always
like,
squeeze in. Every woman can squeeze in next shot. So come on, let's.
Now, next question is, hindsight's a powerful thing.
Yes.
What advice would you give your 18-year-old self? I'm actually very curious to know.
No, I'm happy with always. I think I've done nothing wrong.
Because no, like it doesn't have to be a mistake or anything else.
Buy Bitcoin. Simple as that. Should have bought a shitload of Bitcoin. That was the one thing. If I could go back and tell myself one thing, do that.
So that's what you would tell your 18-year-old, buy Bitcoin.
Yep.
That's it.
And travel more.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I reckon that's the one thing I
Yeah.
regret doing is not traveling enough.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
now
you can still do that. I mean, COVID aside.
I mean, COVID, that's exactly right. So with COVID, you know, in place right now, and God knows when it's going to end,
Yeah.
I just wish I saw a lot more countries than I did.
Yeah.
And like I saw a lot of places, but
Yeah.
I just think that instead of doing one trip a year, I should run 2 trips a year.
Fair enough.
So once COVID's over, what would be like your top country to like went to?
Ooh. I've got to go back to Japan again. I have to go back. It is spoiling me, it's driving me. It's yeah, I love it. I love it. Like the food, the culture, it's just my favorite. So,
Yeah. I know, and Osaka.
and like, after that, probably Istanbul again. I love it.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
Istanbul was beautiful.
I've heard like it's amazing. Yeah. Isn't it? Yeah.
Sitting on the Bosphorus, sipping cocktails, oh, it's paradise.
We can only just dream right
Dream.
now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go to Google
Reminisce.
Images.
Green screen. Green screen.
Yeah.
So Aki has some questions.
Sure.
I do.
Specifically, she's been itching to ask you.
I do. Okay, so in videos before you said garlic is fine for
Yeah.
a first date. What is a no-no for a first date for you? Like a couple of things that you would just turn you off. You're like, no.
Getting drunk and vomiting.
Number two. Okay.
Getting drunk number 1, number 2 vomiting.
Okay.
It's never a good thing. It's not a great first impression.
Alright, and then in reverse then I guess what's your guilty pleasure?
Chocolate. Anything chocolate.
What's underneath the chocolate?
Your imagination.
Alright.
Everything and anything.
Everything in
That's it.
do you prefer dark, milk?
Anything.
We'll just leave it at that, and the rest you can like leave to your imagination.
Anything else?
Follow up?
So if you had a Charlie.com profile, how would that read? What would that look like?
Okay, so a friend of mine set me up and got me really, really good with this. He created a fake account
Yeah.
with my information all correct, beautiful photo, everything. And you know, saying things like, I've tried dating the Western way, I now want to try the Indian way. It's like proper like cheesy stuff, and I'm looking at it like, now I didn't know this at the time, so I started getting messages from all these random people around the world. Singapore, India, Australia, Melbourne. I was like, who the hell are these people? You know, hey, got you from the side. I'm like, didn't add it up.
And then this is popping up.
Then I started,
Yeah,
I
like,
started-
oh my God.
yeah, well, then I started telling these women like, how do you find out about me, blah blah blah. And one told me, look, I've started Charlie.com account. I see the account, I read the information about it. I go to mum and dad, so how dare you do this to me? Stay out of my life. I'm never getting married. Made the biggest drama out of it. They're looking at me like, what the hell? We didn't do anything. Looking like confused at me. I'm like, what? Anyway.
How'd you find it was them?
Well, a friend of mine basically, I started telling all my mates, this is what my parents are doing. They're trying to ruin my life, trying to control me.
Trying to ruin my life.
So one of my mates says, "Oh yeah, got you."
Oh,
Got me through. And it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. But mind you, we've been getting each other back and forth for just silly things.
What
But
was some of the taglines you put there about you?
look,
Like what interests or like what are you looking for?
but he
What
said everything.
qualities?
It was like
What are you looking
he
for?
made it
as
very
well?
cheesy, right? He made it
Yeah.
that very Bollywood drama sort of thing.
oh.
But that's you all over. Bollywood drama, like right here.
This is drama, full stop.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. What did it say about me? Just fun, attractive, good-looking, smart, great chef.
Don't have to be modest or
Yeah,
anything.
Sometimes I had that ready in the awesome. Yeah, that's it. I think I just be
Okay, alright.
down to earth.
I think they had like at chef, they're like, cool, man
Yeah,
who can
chef.
cook.
Yeah.
An easy
Yeah, but-
man who can cook.
Yeah, who can cook.
But chefs don't want to go home and cook. We've done 10 hours in the kitchen over a hot stove. The
Yeah,
last thing we want
of
to do
course.
is go home and cook.
Yeah, of course, I get that.
Toast, tomato on toast, I'm happy.
Tomato
Tomato
on
on
toast.
Why not? It's elegant, it's healthy, it's clean, done.
Tomato burrata?
No, why not? Why not?
Wow. Well, there you have it, guys.
That's it.
There you have it. Varun unraveled.
Oh, Lord.
And is that profile still there or is it calmed down
No, I
now?
believe it's gone down.
Okay, just so those who are there still
Looking.
looking don't get disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so alright guys, sorry to disappoint, but it's, game over. Thanks so much for joining us on another episode of Spice Up Your Life. Hope you got to know Rogan Control a little bit better
Thank you very much.
behind the scenes. But drop it to Manjits Wharf, there's some really exciting things coming on the menu that you must try. And we're going to keep it saucy.
That's it.
Signing out.